to you guys. Up next, the craziest feet videos that you can't unsee. We've got a power team of podiatrists from the hit show My Feet Are Killing Me.
We can't wait to get our hands on your feet, Dr. Oz.
My feet?
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Stay tuned.
Ow. I've never seen a foot this big before. It's enormous.
This is the worst foot scar I've ever seen.
My foot is a time bomb. I'm at the point where my foot could kill me.
Just gonna get infected and reinfected, and then the infections can kill you.
From head to toe, it's not just videos of popping pimples that people can't get enough of. It's clips like this that peoples are all talking about. It's the rage out there. This footage, pardon the pun, is from the brand new show called My Feet Are Killing Me, where doctors Ebony Vincent and Brad Schaefer say they've never met a foot too funky to fix. Take a look.
Let's take a look at your feet. Okay. The first thing that I noticed is her fungal nail. She has a huge nail that's raised from the nail bed. It's curved, it's thickened, it's yellow and black. It's quite a nail.
Oh, my goodness. Dr. Brad, how does someone know if they've got a foot fungus? And I actually brought this to help you a little bit.
Yeah.
We do everything big here on the Dr. Oz Show.
Well, it's the biggest foot I've ever seen. But look, when you have toe fungus, you can notice the redness in between the toes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
It
gets very itchy. So you'll develop cracking of the skin, cracking of the heels like crazy.
So you argue there's a simple way to prevent fungus from growing. Dr. Ebony, what is it?
So there's some home remedies that you can try to fix yourself. Apple cider vinegar is a really good option for foot soaks.
Apple cider vinegar is in everything.
I know.
It's part of our system 20, by the way, because it slows down absorption of carbohydrates, but it actually kills off fungus?
It does. It can treat the fungus on the skin of your foot, but then you have some mentholated gel that you can do for the nails.
All right, so we give the front row the challenge of trying this, and we've got them. Y'all seem happy. You okay? Jessica, you worry about fungus a lot?
Yes, absolutely. I work in a hospital, so I'm constantly on my feet walking around. So that's like my biggest fear of getting that.
Yeah, that would be a bummer.
Oh my goodness, that would be horrible.
Is it warm?
Oh yeah,
yes,
it feels very nice.
It's like a spa, but that's not all. Shoshana's here. You have the mentholated cream.
Yes, I do.
The goal here, this is the part I'd heard about the apple cider vinegar because you guys keep writing to me about how it helps your feet. I'd never heard about putting a mask on your feet.
I've never either, but it's really cooling. It kind of feels like I'm walking on snow.
Walking on snow?
Yeah.
Dr. Brad, how often should people do this?
So look, you have to do that 15 to 20 minutes a day, and you have to do it every day, okay? Both of them. And consistency with this is key.
Hey, let me show you, folks. Just look at this photo. Don't look away. Have you ever noticed something growing on your foot that looks like this? Be honest now. The foot doctors have a simple fix. It's an at-home fix to prevent these warts from growing. Plus, my first ever live wart freezing. You have to see it to believe it. There's the patient getting ready. That's a big wart. Oh, my goodness. Stay with us. Have you ever looked down at your feet and seen this? Ooh, a little scary looking. We're back with podiatrists Ebony Vincent and Brad Schaefer. They say warts, which is what you're looking at there, one of the most common foot problems they see every single day. They're here to perform our first ever live wart freezing on our show. We've never done it before. Plus, the #1 way to prevent warts on your feet so you don't go through this. Dr. Ebony, just walk us through warts. Why are they so common?
So warts are really common. You can pick them up in the environment, in the public, walking barefoot, and they're kind of like a common cold. But instead of you shedding the virus with sneezing and coughing, they kind of manifest as a lesion embedded into your skin, which makes it really, really difficult to treat sometimes.
Let me demonstrate why warts happen in the first place. So let's say you've got a small abrasion on your toe. But actually make it on your heel, okay? Now, what happens is the wart virus enters from the outside, right? The outer layer of skin that invades into the skins through the epidermis, and walking on the floor, a dirty floor in particular, it's got virus on it with a cut, is dangerous. And that could be just, for example, because you got a little abrasion on your foot. So Rhonda probably made this mistake a while back. She's been suffering with the same wart on the bottom of her foot for the last 5 months. I apologize that you have to go through this. Although we have never done it on the show before, they have done wart removal. So Dr. Ebony and Dr. Brad have agreed to freeze it off right now. When did you first start to notice that you had this wart?
I started to feel the pain in September, and I initially thought it was just a callus because I'm a former dancer and I'm a teacher, and so I'm basically standing on my feet a lot.
Dr. Brad, how are you going to freeze this off? And I'm going to use my handy foot cam, which we very own little foot cam here, to tell the story as you describe it to us.
Absolutely. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to shave it down. Warts have roots, so we're going to get it down to that nice base. Once we get it down to that, I'm going to freeze it. Once we freeze the wart and the roots, hopefully we'll be good, and then you and I will follow up in a couple weeks and see how you're doing.
Have you numbed this up yet?
I have not.
All right, so
yeah.
Show us what you're gonna do.
This is one thing that doesn't necessarily need to be numbed up initially.
That looks like a scalpel blade.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do right now is take a 15 blade, which is also a scalpel, and I'm going to pare down your wart.
And again, you don't need anesthesia for this. Just double check.
That's correct.
Sometimes the needle hurts worse than the scalpel. You might as well just get the little bit of pressure on there with the scalpel, because having an injection anywhere hurts, but in your foot hurts way worse.
Right.
So.
Is that hurting you? Are you okay?
Nope.
You doing good, Rhonda?
Doing great.
You're an
Thank you.
interesting person. If someone came to my foot with a knife like that.
So, Dr. Oz, you can see here that these are the roots. You can see the little black dots of the wart, and that's what we're going after.
Yeah.
So that's our key right there. Yeah. And then what we'll do here is we're going to freeze it.
And is that what that device is?
That's correct. So this is our gun, so to speak, or pen. And what this is going to do is going to freeze your wart. All right, Rhonda?
Now I'm getting nervous.
I know.
Gosh, I'm nervous.
You're okay.
All right. Deep breath. 1, 2, 3.
It's cold.
It's very cold, okay?
Does it hurt or is it
And you
bearable?
do that for a few seconds, all right?
Cold.
Now we're just going to scratch it off, make sure that everything is good, and we're going to do it one more time, Rhonda, okay? We're done.
That's it?
That's it.
Are you serious?
That is it.
So those 2 roots were going down deep. They're dead now?
That's it, yes.
How long till the rest of it falls off?
So the only thing that Ron is going to need to do at this point is do a little Neosporin and a Band-Aid just for the next couple days. And then we're going to follow up in my office, and we're going to make sure that everything is looking the way it should.
Are you kidding me?
That's it.
There are millions of Americans walking around with warts who are scared to go see a podiatrist.
Right.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, my God.
Very
Yeah.
How do you prevent this from happening?
So you can wash your feet just like you wash your hands. A lot of times people don't scrub with soap and water on the bottom of their feet as much as they should, and then they also walk around barefoot, like in gyms and in their households even. That's how you can pick it up. So you want to be wearing protective shoes and socks at all times.
Rule of thumb is if the floor isn't clean enough to lick, you shouldn't walk on it barefoot.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Thanks for being a teacher.
Very good.
Dr. Ebony, Dr. Brad, congratulations. Good luck on the show. You can catch them. My feet are killing me. It's on TLC Fabulous program. We'll see you next time.